Okay, let's try this first question. It's all about solving quadratics. And the first question is set up for you to just write down the answers. When it's in this form, this is sometimes called intercept form if this was a parabola. But all you have to do is go 3x plus 4 equals 0 and solve it. And there's a quick method. If the answer's always this number over this number, and change the sign. So that's why it's minus 4 over 3. If you put minus 4 over 3 in there, you'll get 0. Minus 4 plus 4 is 0. And if you put 2 in there, 2 minus 2 is 0. 2 over 1, and the opposite is 2. Okay, this one, it says correct to 2 decimal places. And it says 4 marks, so you know it's the quadratic formula, but first you got to put it in standard form. Subtract 2x. It's got to be the x squared term, the linear term, x, and then the number. There's your a, your b minus 2, your c minus 5. And in it goes, negative b plus or minus b squared minus 4ac over 2a. Now you could type it into your calculator exactly like this, but you might know that minus and minus make it 2. You might know that 2 times 17 is 34, 4 times 5 is 20, and you might be able to write 340 in there, but you could type it into your calculator like that. Over 2 times a, 2 times 17 over 34. If you press equals, it'll give you this in surd form, and if you press the SD button, you get the decimal that they like, 0.60 to the nearest hundredth. If you go back and change that to a minus and press the decimal button, you'll get negative 0.49 rounded off. Well, there's that one. Let's try the next one here. You got to multiply this bracket out. You got to subtract 4x and add 3. Subtract 4x and add 3 from both sides. That's 2x squared minus 3x. Minus 3 minus 4 is minus 7x. Now we're going to factor this. The only way to get 2x squared is 2x times x. The only way to get 3 is 3 times 1. And it's got to be 2 negatives to make a negative here. How am I going to get 7? I put the 3 here. That gives me 6 minus 6x. X times minus 1x. Oh, it works. Minus 7x. Now I'm looking at the answers when it's in this form. 1 over 2 and change the sign. So x is a half, or 3 minus 3 equals 0. So there's your solutions. And there we go.